the next job is to do my little carabiner trick. Is that your toe? Is that your toe?
I'll poke it up.
We're losing everything. The wheels are coming off a little bit. Hi, I'm Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel and a getting organised for back to school vlog. We already did a back to school stock take, didn't we?
Yeah.
I shared a back to school haul and now we just need to kind of pull everything together. The back to school stock take we did right at the beginning of the summer, didn't we? So we need to check now that the things that did fit then still fit now. No one's feet have grown 2 sizes. I need to label things and we need to just actually pack your school bags so they're going to be ready for September, because I think it's only something like 20 days, is it? Did I say 20 days till you're back to school? Which is insane. The school holidays are going by so quickly. So let's go and find your new school bags. I'm going to get back to my list. If you saw my back to school stock take video, you'll know that I've got like a printable list which you can grab using my Ultimate Mum bundle. Join my email club and then you can get that printable and loads more to help you get organised. So I'm going to go back through that, because that was the list we did the stock take. If you haven't been familiar with the stock take is literally just where we look at what we've already got, so I know I don't have to rebuy those things. Let's gather all the stuff. I think we'll just bring it all into the lounge actually and dump it all on the floor, and we can make piles for each of you to get you sorted for school. We've got the list, we've got all our bits and pieces. If you saw the back to school stock take, you'll know that I bought the children new school bags from Shop Disney. I will link everything in the blog post to go with the video, as always. But basically, the school bags from last year weren't dreadful, but they needed new bags for like activities and things like that, for dancing, stuff like that. So their old school bags have become their new activity bags. Rather than buying new activity bags, we've got new school bags and they've had to switch around. So it's kind of nice like that. We do need to de-tag them. You can pop those in the bin for me, please, my darling. They're recycling. And then the girls have got these lovely princess bags. They've got a little bag charm each that they chose to go on the front of their bags, just so that we can easily differentiate who's a who's at a glance. But I am also going to label these bags in case they go missing in school, so that hopefully, thank you darling, they can actually be returned to the girls or William if they go missing. So William, you've actually got on your Avengers bag some of these kind of sticker things you can use to decorate the front.
I think I had them on like my Star Wars bag a few years ago.
You did have one on the Star Wars bag a few years ago. Interesting actually, the Shop Disney last year gave you the option to have embroidery added to the straps. They didn't this year and they didn't the year before last, but that was obviously the easiest way to have like names or initials or whatever embroidered on that, but it doesn't really matter. Oh well, I didn't notice, look, that's got like an Avengers A. That's cool. Why are you excited for Avengers, Will?
Because food, ride.
Oh no, I mean, why are you excited? Why do you like, you know, if people don't know, why are you excited about the Avengers at all? Where are we going?
Like, we're going to Avengers Campus. We
are going to the Avengers Campus. It's very exciting. It's in Disneyland Paris. If you follow me over on my Mummy of 4 Does Disney channel, you will know. Right, some of the things I couldn't find, guys. William, I was looking everywhere for your shoes. Do you know what? I was organised enough to put them in your bag. Tearing the place apart for those, I know. So William's just got some basic kind of trainery things from Next, and that way you can wear those in school, out of school, whatever. Next year he's going to secondary school, so it'll be a lot more strict. You'll have to wear like proper school shoes. So it's the last year you can kind of get away with chilled whatever shoes, isn't it? So we're doing that. Okay, thank you, my darling. So William also chose this Pringles pencil case. I don't think it had arrived by the time I filmed the back to school haul. I think it was one of the things I was due to have, so that's kind of cool. That's a nice big pencil case. So if we just make like a little pile, I don't want to put the stuff into the bags until we've checked it all. What else is in here? There's something else in here, Will. What is it? It's your pens and pencils and things. I bought these from Primark and I've put a folder in for each of you that we need to label. So guys, get all the things out of your bags, put them all in little piles for me. So choose like a corner of the mat each.
This bag has got a lot of
empty bag out. What are you finding in here? Oh, the girls' Minnie Mouse trainers. They are super cool. They're going to be for gym. You love them? I love them too. Right, pop all
They
your
could be
stuff
for
out.
Disney and the
You
gym.
could wear them for Disney and gym if you want to. Right, pop all the things out in a pile. I will de-tag things and also label things. We need to cut off tags and label things. The children haven't seen the things that I think they've seen what I bought for them, or some of the things they chose as well, but they haven't seen them since I bought them. If that makes sense. Okay, yes, it's very exciting. Right, let's get everything laid out in piles, and then we can check where everything is here. Guys, I think we're making some good progress. Okay, so next job we're going to do labelling. Now, I have used these labels, if I can find a blank pack. They're from a company called My Name Tags. I am an affiliate for them. I've used this company, My Name Tags. If you go to mummy4.com/labels, that will take you there. And the labels are fantastic. So you get them in sheets like this. You put your name, either name of your child, first name, last name, or you can just put your family name on there. But I highly recommend putting your phone number on there as well. You're just more likely to get something back if it's actually got your telephone number on it, especially if it's lost outside of school. We've had toys and things left in restaurants, and we've had a phone call saying, oh, we've got your so-and-so, which has been a game changer. Also, little tiny baby shoes that have been thrown out of the pram. I've had phone calls about that more than once. So, shoes need labelling. William, I'm going to give you yours. We need to just firmly press them inside the shoes. Obviously, shoes don't go exactly in the washing machine much. They go there, yours well. But if they did, they would be washing machine safe. You can put them in the care labels of clothes and they go in the washing machine. I like to put them just in the children's shoes, like so. They're also dishwasher safe if you put them on things like the lunch boxes. Now the girls' shoes have changed a little since I did that back to school haul, because the shoes I bought in the back to school haul, do you remember I ordered black shoes? I ordered what I thought were black shoes for both of the girls, and Zara's came and they were navy and very lovely, but then Bella kind of liked them too, so I returned the black chunkier ones. The other reason that I can't remember if I showed this in the haul. The other reason that you girls like these shoes, they've got a variety of straps, so you can change them from these sparkly rainbow ones over to either bows or these that say Lely Kelly on them. And it's not going to be for very much longer. They're going to want shoes like this, and then certainly when they go up to secondary school, they're going to have very sensible school shoes. So we're making the most of the pretty frilly shoes while we can, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes. Zaza, we need to stick labels in your shoes so that we know that they are yours and that you can find them. And Bella has now got just Bella-sized versions of the same shoes, because that's what she fancied.
Oh, there's still rubbish in this.
Oh, no, not rubbish in them.
On the side.
Oh, no. Does that mean you didn't try it on? Do you think you ought to try them both on before I start labelling them? Have you got socks on?
No.
Oh,
Should I
no.
go get some?
Yeah, go and grab some socks then, darling. I thought you tried both of them on. Okay, before we label Bella's, you are going to try them on. Zaza, we can stick some name stickers in yours. We're also going to need name stickers on your pencil cases and in your bags, on your bags. It's sometimes a good idea to put labels in a couple of places in bags, or even if it's a valuable item that may not just be misplaced but go missing, it's worth perhaps putting name labels inside things. So if someone perhaps has taken something that is not theirs, you can say, well, actually, we know it's ours because it's got a sticker in a hidden place as well. Okay, so Zara's shoes are labelled. William's shoes are labelled. Okay, William, do you want to where do you want a label on your pencil case, darling?
I don't know, maybe on the bottom?
The bottom would be good. Would you like to stick it on?
Okay.
There we go. Pop that on the bottom. There we go. I always put a folder in each of the children's bags just so that they can bring home like precious artwork and things they've done without it getting smushed. Any important letters, things like that. William, that's yours labelled. Where do you want labels on these bags, darling? Do you want one back here?
No,
We can put a couple if you want.
yeah, I think a couple would be a big bag.
It is a big bag. So we've got
one there.
One, we're just sticking there. I don't know where else you want one.
Maybe on
Zara,
the
do you want to
side?
bring me your bag? That one will probably be fine. You can put one just inside there if you want.
No, I mean in the very back pouch.
Oh no, the girls have got
a
a place that is prompted. Oh, there we go. Put one on there as well. William's got one as well. There's a place that's prompting you to label your child's bag. Just on the inside of these Shop Disney bags, like so. You could just write with a pen, but as we have name stickers, we'll stick those in. I'm actually going to do the same with yours, girls. I'm going to stick one on this like name labely place on the inside, and I'm going to put one back here as well, so that if someone does not open up the bag, they can still see who it belongs to. Walk around in them, darling. Check they're okay. You happy with those?
Yeah.
Mummy, come here so Mummy can poke your toe. Come here, sweetie.
The pokers.
The whole, is that your toe? Is that your toe?
I'll poke it up.
Is that your toe?
Wait.
I never know. It was almost like,
Now.
Is that your toe? Is that foot smaller than that foot?
I don't know.
Are they comfortable?
Yeah.
I'm useless at this.
Yes, they are
the poking the toe, I think they feel fine. They're not, you're not gaping in them. I don't think your toe's at the end. But the whole toe poking thing, is that your toe? I can remember being confused as a child when someone would poke my toe and say, is that your toe? And I'd be like, I don't know. Okay, girlies.
I found the Minnie Mouse ones too.
You want to try on the other trainers? Okay, that's fine. Right, girls, shall we label your pencil cases as well?
It might be a little tight because I would be wearing trainer liners.
I know. Those are probably just as thick though.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to label...
You need to label these ones.
Oh, I do need to label those. So Zara, we've labelled your shoes.
These are so comfortable.
They're so comfortable though. As it happens, the navy...
They feel like slippers.
The navy Minnie Mouse ones would probably work as school shoes as well because they are navy.
Yeah.
As a, you know, and certainly on Sundays, I don't know what they're going to do in September. Let me know what they do in your child's school. But it always used to be send in PE kit and they'd get changed in school for PE. And then COVID hit, and it was because of COVID, they were changing just to go in. So they were going in PE kits so they didn't have to have extra stuff, and it was because of germs or something. But then after COVID kind of gassed off a bit and all the other restrictions lifted, William and Bella still had to go in PE kit on certain days. It was like Wednesday for one, Thursday, whatever. So I wonder how that will play out in September. That will be interesting. I know the very little ones, the reception teacher always believed that getting changed was actually part of their education, and learning to dress themselves was an important part of the development, because obviously they wouldn't have necessarily the help they might have at home. But then further up the school, it must be a waste of time. I mean, I can't imagine how mind-boggling it must be for teachers trying to change 30 children for gym. It blows my mind, if I'm honest. Right, Mabella, that's your bag and your shoes done. So I need trainers. William, do your trainers still fit, and can we check?
Oh, we need, I think we should label that on the bottom.
We should definitely label that on the bottom. Okay.
Not over Disney.
Oh, sorry, don't want it over the Disney bit too. Okay, you want that on the bottom.
Yeah.
This is quite slippery. Okay. That's
because
yours.
it's a pop-it pencil case.
It is. They were really
pleased.
They're really pleased with these. These were Primark finds. They're ever so good. Zaza, where's yours? Oh yeah, they're perfect. I can actually feel your toe in those because they're made of mesh. Okay.
They're so comfy. Can I keep wearing them?
You want to keep wearing them, do you? To wear them in?
Oh, they're like slippers.
They're like slippers.
What?
I see, like slippers. We need to carry on with the organising and labelling. These bags I've talked about lots. They're brilliant. It's always a good thing to have in stock. We use them as gym bags, we use them as welly bags for muddy shoes, things like that, or when like the children need a costume to send in, something like that. So, colours, which ones do you want, dudes?
Pink. Could I please have orange?
No surprise there. Okay,
Pink.
orange. Purple like Bunny.
It's a nice colour to go with.
Blue like Cinderella. It's a very difficult choice. Which one, baby?
I said blue, yellow, or purple.
Okay, well, just pick one. There we go. I called it, didn't I? I called it. Okay, so we're going to stick stickers on each of those. I think the best place to stick stickers on those generally tends to be at the bottom, because the top gets all crinkly, doesn't it?
Yeah, because
if we put them at the sticker will get all crinkly. So if we stick the stickers at the bottom of these bags.
On both sides, maybe.
Could do on both sides. One side's probably fine. Yeah, don't know where your sticker labels are now. We're losing everything. The wheels are coming off a little bit. William, can you do yours, darling? Stick it on the bottom of the bag for me.
To there. Mine might be under you.
Oh, am I sitting on them?
I don't know.
Oh, hang on, are they here?
Oh yeah, there's
Right,
one.
they're Bella's.
Can I stick mine?
Yeah, stick it on nice and flat and at the bottom.
Wait, which is the bottom? Here.
That's the bottom, there you go. And Zaza, where are
In the
yours?
middle or on the side? In the middle?
In the middle. Okay, we've also then got some erasable pens to put into the children's pencil cases.
There.
They've got to write in black once they've got a pen licence. You just want a pencil case anyway, don't you? Even though you don't really need one. Bella's actually going into the juniors, which is really big.
Yay!
Oh, these are funny. They've got like refills in them as well. So we've got erasable pens. I haven't had this kind before.
That is good.
But erasable pens are an absolute game changer. So if you can see on here, we've got... You write with one end and you can literally rub it out with the other end if you make any mistakes, which sometimes it can be, some people can find it a bit stressful, can't they, if they make mistakes? No need to be stressed if you've got erasable pens. Okay, so at least one each. Okay. Yeah. And then shall I keep the rest of them at home or do you want two each?
Maybe two, just in case.
Take two each, there we go. And that way if one runs out, you've got another one. Put two each and I'll keep the rest at home. And when one of them runs out, we'll replace that one. Sarah, I still have misplaced your labels. I don't know how I've managed that.
Are they here? No.
Okay, so your whirly bags, pop them in your bags.
Is it these? Oh. Sarah.
Right, next job. We need to fill up your pencil cases with some pens. You've got packs of pencils from Primark. Do you want to just stick those in your bags like that, guys? Because if you do, I can label these boxes. Or do you want to empty these into your pencil cases? What do you prefer?
Well, why don't we do the pens first, see if we've got enough room?
That's a really sensible idea, Bells. Right, there are
maybe we can
100 in there.
100?
100 in there. So should we split them into
maybe we can have two of each
colours? Or each of you take one of each colour. Can you do that? It looks like there's at least three of each. So can I trust you three to take one? There we go.
There's a lot of
Get you behind me doing one of each. Put them into piles.
Guys, these pinks are different.
This could go well or could be disastrous. It could. Let's see if this is going to be an exercise in teamwork or in war. So I've got the children to dig out the bottles. These are chili bottles that we've had previously. This is the one that Bella was using before. Zara wants to use this one that we found in the cupboard. That's cool, so it kind of feels new to her, even though it's just been sitting there. It's one I used to use in the old house in my office, actually. So we're going to label all these up. Like I said, we don't need to buy everything brand new every year. There's no need for it. And then it saves quite a bit of money, but sometimes even like a little swap around can freshen things. So that's Zara's bottle. Bella, you've got a family label, but you would like your own label on this bottle because it was kind of a shared one and now it's mostly yours, isn't it, Bells?
Yeah.
So the next thing we're going to do once we've labelled these bottles, well actually, before I move on, have you got a label on yours, darling?
No, but it says willpower.
Right, it says willpower.
Maybe we should put the label on.
Maybe we should put a label on that because it's kind of like personalised for you, but it's not got your name on it. So there are quite a few Williams in your class, let's face it. Yes. And your school. So we'll just stick a label on there. There we go. Pop that over there in your pile for me. So we've got a pile for each of the children behind me of all the things that we've got prepared. Now the next job is to do my little carabiner trick, which is quite simply I take a small popper folder like this, like so, and then we take a little carabiner and we slot it through like this, and then that attaches to the back of the children's bags. And if I've got anything I need them to hand in to the teacher, this is not 100% foolproof, but it works a lot better than sticking something in the bag. I pop it in there and I say, right, remember when you go in, you've got to give this to Mrs. So-and-so, whoever your teacher is, and they're more likely to give it to the teacher because they actually might see it. And then the same goes for on the way home. If they've got any notes or letters or anything, I ask them to put them in there. It's front of mind for them, it's front of mind for me, and it's just more likely to get to me a bit quicker. So we're going to do those for each of you. Let me know if you have tried this system yourselves. I mean, luckily the need for this system is fading out because so much more is going digital with the schools. There's a lot more going on via email, which as a mum I find really, really helpful. I'm far more likely to get an email. So make sure that you have kind of added the school to your safe list so it doesn't go into junk, because sometimes they send attachments or whatever and it might end up in junk folder, because so many more schools are communicating via email now. Also make sure that, there goes another one for well, that you've got your up-to-date communication details with the school if you've changed any emails or phone numbers or anything recently, because often they send out automated text, automated emails and things to the addresses and details they've got on file. Okay, we've also got some little pencil sharpeners, look. Which colour pencil sharpeners do you want to go in your pencil cases, guys? And no surprise there.
Yellow?
Yellow for Zara, there we go.
I don't know, maybe green, please.
There we go, I don't know, maybe green. Is it? Oh my goodness, there are rubbers as well in there, look. Oh, little rubber end things, okay. So which one do you want? Go and put that on your pile then.
Ooh.
The one that you want. There's a green, a yellow and a blue. You take the yellow then.
Please have that green.
You have the green. Go and put those on
what are these
your
for?
piles. Well, they're just,
blue.
you want to have blue like Cinderella? Excellent. Go and put it on your pile and I'll keep this one as a spare. They're rubbers. They go on the end of a pencil to rub things out.
Oh.
See? Cool. Right. I think we're ready to check over. Well, you can just put it in your pencil case once we've checked everything. Do you want a rubber each, guys?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
I've got one.
William, rubber?
I've got one which matches.
Excellent. Okay, let's check over what we've done so far. So I've laid out the children's stuff in kind of rows just because it helps me get it all clear in my head. They've each got bags, they've each got folders, they've each got shoes. William does need to locate his trainers. He says the trainers from last year were fine. So we'll need to check on William's equivalent of PE trainers because he's just got these, which, I mean, technically you could wear those for PE, but they're more like shoes than trainers. They've each got a little sandwich box. They have school dinners, but they have to take a snack with them. So we leave a sandwich box in their bags and then they add a snack to it, because generally it's just a piece of fruit or something. So that doesn't need washing every time. It's literally just to stop whatever it is getting squished in the rest of the bag. So they divided the pens from Primark into a set each. They need to be decanted in a moment into each pencil case, along with the pens. I think I'm just going to stick those. I'm going to label those and just stick the whole thing in their school bags. I'm not sure how long they'll stay that neat, but for now, that's a good option. They each got one of these bags to carry about wellies or muddy shoes or whatever. Quite often when the weather's really yucky, we walk to school in wellies and they change into normal shoes when we get there just because it's so boggy around the school. But also they could put things like gym trainers, things like that in there. I'm not actually going to send them in gym kit on the first day. I'm going to send them with all this stuff, but not the gym kit, because they may just end up having to wear gym kit on a certain day, like I was mentioning earlier. The girls have got their different pencil cases, but it's all basically the same sort of stuff. So guys, shall we put all this into your bags, nice and neatly, ready for school?
Yeah!